I worked at a gas station in college to help make ends meet, and though it wasn't the best job out there, it was decent. I frequently got stuck on overnight shifts, but the gas station was located in a safe part of town, and I didn't mind being alone, so it didn't matter. I'd usually knock out homework or play games or watch shows on Netflix, as there wasn't much else to do after the customers died down. Though a few people would gas up overnight, it was rare for anyone to enter the store after 10 or so. However, there was one truly bizarre encounter that I still can't fully explain. It was around 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, mid-semester, and I'd been up since early morning for classes. The store was dead quiet, just the hum of the fridges and the occasional car passing on the road outside. I was behind the counter, scrolling through my phone, when the door chime went off. I looked up and saw this guy walk in, average height, wearing a plain gray hoodie and jeans, nothing flashy. He didn't look homeless or sketchy, just off somehow. Like his movements were too deliberate, like he was thinking hard about each step. He wandered the aisles a bit, picking up random stuff, like a bag of chips, a soda, and then putting them back without a word. I kept an eye on him through the security mirror, figuring he was just killing time or deciding what to buy. After maybe 5 minutes, he came up to the counter empty-handed and stared at me. Not aggressive, but his eyes were wide and unblinking, like he was trying to memorize my face. "You got any maps?" he asked, his voice flat, no accent or anything. I pointed to the rack by the door. "Yeah, over there, local or state." The man didn't answer, instead he just kept staring. Then he leaned in closer, close enough I could smell coffee on his breath, and said, "You ever wonder if the pumps outside are watching back?" I laughed it off, thinking he was joking or high, but he didn't smile. Instead, he just nodded slowly, like I'd agreed with him, and walked over to the maps without another word. I watched him flip through them, but he wasn't really looking, just turning pages blankly. The whole time, the store felt quieter than usual, no outside noise at all. Finally, the man grabbed one of the state maps, came back, and paid with exact change from his pocket. As I handed him the receipt, he grabbed my wrist, not hard but firm, and he whispered, "They're closer than you think." Then he let go, turned, and left. The door chimed, and I saw him walk straight across the lot, not to a car, just into the dark toward the empty field behind the station. I stood there for a second, heart pounding a little, then checked the cameras to see if he'd driven up. Nothing. No car in the footage, no one approaching on foot before the door opened. It didn't make any sense. I told myself I must have missed it, or maybe I was tired and zoning out. The rest of the shift was normal with no issues, and when morning came, I laughed it off with the day guy. But even now, years later, I think about that grip on my wrist, and I wonder if he was real, or if I imagined the whole thing from lack of sleep. I never saw him again, and for that I'm glad.